All right, it is February 15th, and, well, there's a really good week of shows. So, let's go. All right, we bring it in. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Now we got it. Move the cord around the microphone here. All right, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go. Back on Friday because I'm not sick this time, so that's good. But yeah, there's a really good week of shows coming up, and once again this week brought to you by Yucca Tap Room. So stay tuned to the end. Got some awesome shows to spotlight coming up over the Yucca Tap. Let's get right into it. We've got 0 Degrees North, All That's Right, Not Confined, and Soul Rise over at the Trunk Space tonight. We've got Molotov Cockroach doing their album release show in Maximum Roach, and Heavy Reeler at their secret lair. And that's over, well, hit them up and you can find out the address. We got Punk Night at the Grid, or not the Grid, that's happened a lot. Punk Night at Rips with Gasoline Deathbed, the Glistens, Crank Lab Explosion, Victims, and the Upchucks over Rips Bar. We've got Ben Anderson, North by North, and Pretty Years over Faux Cow. We've got Unwritten Law playing the full Black album with Ignite and Audio Karate over Club Red. We got Smiley Draco, TA80, and the Manic Monkeys over Time Out Lounge. We have Dadado and the POC making their pub rock debut, which, don't go look at that website, there's a little typo. But yeah, that's really cool. Final Cut, Darwathustra? I think that's how that's pronounced. And Katie Cage over at Pub Rock Live. We got the Three Amigos, as they're calling themselves, Roger Klein, Johnny Hickman, and Jim Dalton over the Crescent Ballroom. We got Sarah Robinson Band with the Woodworks Hostile Work Environment over the Rhythm Room. We've got the Borrowers with Gabe Kabunda? That might be right. With Headstrom and the Seeker Swim Band over BLK Live. And the Bones Have Spoken Desert of Talking Shadows, 2,000 Foot Turtle, and Mississippi Nova over the Yucca Tap Room. So already Friday's packed. And there's a couple there that wasn't on the list last week. But Saturday, oh my gosh. All right, let's start. I'm going to start at the top with an awesome ska band back in town. Madame Mosca is back in town with with Limit Club and Screamin' Rebel Angels over at Pub Rock Live. We got Dwarf, Audrey Harper, and Soft Deadlines, the Didymores, and Doms over the Tobacco Row. We've got Wives, Alive, and the Breakfast Pig, Snailmate, and Future X's over Yucca Tap. We've got Rock Invasion. I think that's the name of the show. Yeah, that's Rock Invasion. Good. With Double Cross Villains and Heat, Not Afraid of Heights, and Cadaver Dabadoos over Time Out Lounge. We've got Vry's Birthday Bash and fundraiser for Joey Moreno's medical bills over with the Upchucks, the Bleedouts, DOS, which is that Denial of Service, or is that DOS like that? Well, whatever. Ape and Shamehole over the Crusty Palms. We've got, let's see, Big Finish, Moons, Birds, and Monsters. There we go. Bittersweet Way and Bovine Way over at Chopper John's. We've got Top Nachos. That's I kind of like that name. Top Nachos, Lola Tried, Toso, Closet Goth, and Jasu Kinter over the Trunk Space. We got the Expendables in town with Ballyhoo, Cashed Out, and local guys, Black Bottom Lighters, and Why Worry opening up over the Marquee Theater. That's pretty good. Congos are back in town with The Fitness. That one is sold out over at Crescent Ballroom. And Jason DeVore and Mike Sparrow are over at Faux Cow with Martin Denon? It said Danell. I'm guessing it's Daniel. I think that was a typo on their calendar. But there's that. So Saturday, plenty of stuff. But Sunday's not letting up. We got the Hog, with Celebration Guns, Twin Ponies, and the Woodworks over Yucca Tap Room. We got the Surfinis. Oops, excuse me. Got an itch. Got the Surfinis with the Cocoa Knots at Yucca Tap 3 to 7 for their Tiki Sundays, which are returning, or did they leave? So there's that. And I think DJ Full Stop and Beat Betty will be spinning tunes between. So you can go check that. You can hang out in Yucca all day. But there's other options. We've got Trouble Minds and Brother Teresa doing a dual release show with Aura May and Not Confined over at the Rebel Lounge. We got Rockabilly for the Dogs show, benefit show, with the Booze Bomb, Screamin' Rebel Angels, and Whiskey Kiss over at the Rhythm Room. And Brian McPherson, who I just saw last night for the first time, really good. He's doing a show up at the Green Room with Naming Our Monsters up in Flagstaff. So if you're looking for Escape Sunday night, there's something to go check out up there. Even though, I guess, the weather's been pretty good, right? Monday, we got the Smoking Popes in town with new chums in the Breakup Society over at the Rebel Lounge. We got Sundress with Awake But Still in Bed. All one word. With Alien Boy and Sunsleeper over at the Valley Bar. So, pair of good shows on Monday. Tuesday, we got Blood Feud Family Singers, Sinister Pig, and Brian Cooper's Ghost over the Trunk Space. The Elected Officials, Phoenix Hooker Cops, Ape and Bertha Monsters over Rip's Bar. And House of Stairs is playing over the Lost Leaf. Man, there's some really good stuff coming. Wednesday, we got Fraser. Is it Fraser or Fraser? Murder Burger. One of the guys of Murder Burgers with Kate Kane, Sinister Pig, Ethan 103, Molotov Cockroach, and Skeleton Army over the Yucca Tap Room. We got Dinosaur Love doing his third week of his residency over the Trunk Space with 0 Degrees North and El Googly Diablo. Like, oh, I gotta breathe. But how awesome is that? That's a oh man. I'm gonna have choices though. Because we also got Punk Rock Speed Dating with Skeleton Army and what's a shit show duo over the grid. We've got Women Crush Wednesday show. It's a show with Whistle, Jane Jungle, Lauren Case, and Sydney Sprague over at the Rebel Lounge. We've got Mormon Moms, Ultraviolet Communication, Courtesy Call at 51 West. Will from Brazil is playing the Valley Bar, and hey, Cypress Hill's in town, playing with Hollywood Undead, Demeric, and yes, Exhibit. That's over at the Van Buren. Whoop. Oh, it just scrolled on me. There we go. Then Thursday, really good pair. Well, actually, it depends. I saw them as a duo, but if they had their full band, even better. Out of System Transfer is back in town. Ooh, excuse me. With Brian Cooper's Ghost, Dream Tame, and Mr. Owl over the Trunk Space. We got Michael Coughlin with Heresy, Blanche? Yeah, that's Blanche. Blanche Baby. And Brandon Simoes over the Rebel Lounge. We got Ali A in the Agency with the Deadbeat Cousins and Lost in the Sun over at the Valley Bar. We've got Igor and the Red Elvis is back in town. Really rad. Caught them for the first time I saw them was with Reverend Horde and Heat. And they're really good. Actually, I saw them twice, I think. I went to their Tucson show and the Phoenix show that tour. But yeah, really awesome stuff. They're over at the Rhythm Room. And we've got Nothing More of Mice and Men, Bad Flower back in town, and Palisades at the Van Buren. So, gosh, you can be doing something every night this week. Just think about that. And then finally, we're going to wrap this one up with next Friday. We got the Dirty Tatia Festival, the first day of it. It didn't say who was what day, but some of them are SMD, Brain Fragment, He Died, Gallows Call, Empty 40s, Manu Zuzius, Critical Miss, Bleach Party USA, Fatal Hit, No Year, El Googly Diablo, Camel Enamel, The Final Cut, Blue Collar Criminals, who I haven't seen in a while, actually. Really good. I think they're out of Tucson, but really awesome, and more over the Krusty Palms. It's Friday and Saturday, but I don't know who's on what day at the moment, so hopefully by next week I'll be able to tell you. Then, if that's not up your alley, we got some other stuff. We got No Lungs, 2,000 Foot Turtle, Hazardous for Humans, the Maybe Next Year's over at Timeout Lounge. We've also got Manic Monkeys with Mary Godfrey and the Lotus Band, Kiss the Sun and Endless Muse over at Fawcow. We got Ronnie James Winter's Birthday Bash with Jaffe's Descent, Doug Preston and the Soul Searchers, the Pistoleros, and 2 Emo over at the Rogue Bar. Whoop, I just hit the button a little too far. We've got Maple Ash Reunion Show with Terra Fractal, Feeble Kind, and Talent Scout over the Yucca Tap. We got Cell Damage, Reclaim, Robocafo, and Nagina. I think that's how it's pronounced, Nagina. Over 51 West. We got Luau's Nothing to Say Listening Party over the Whining Pig Arcadia. Captive Cooks, Future X's, and Adero over Rip's Bar. Dr. Delicious, Jerusa Funk with Tori Jones over the Rebel Lounge. And wrapping this one up with another Flagstaff show, we got Igor and the Red Elvises playing the Green Room next Friday and up in Flagstaff. So, man, there is a lot of stuff. And that's not all, because Yucca Tap Room has a couple awesome ones coming up here right around the corner. Coming up on February 23rd, we got the Pits and Punks 2 with Mad Dog Tan and FOL Square, Torn at the Seam, and Critical Miss. February 23rd. Then the SkaterCon after party is over there. So after you're out there at PV Skate Park watching music and the skaters out there and maybe participate in the competitions, you can head over to Yucca Tap Room March 2nd for the after party with Cool Keith, MC Intelligence, Skatonic Rednecks, and Steve Stedham March 2nd. And then wrapping up some of the cool stuff over there, Jason DeVore has Conviction Volume 3 coming out, and the release is March 3rd at Yucca Tap Room with Mike Sparrow, Gabby Chaos, and Kim Capria. So, really awesome stuff coming around over Yucca Tap. You can always go to yuccatap.com, pick up your tickets ahead of time. Really cool. Of course, as you can see, there's a couple things I can ask of you. So, first, if you can, there should hopefully be an icon over here. You can click on subscribe or down below. Subscribe, get notifications when these go up. But second of all, so I have a sponsor. That's because being a small guy on YouTube, there's not really money to make. At least so far. So, you can head over to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And you can give me even just $1 a month, $5. Anything helps me pay for the shows that I go to. Some of the travel, like Punk Rock Bowling, helps me basically cover some of that stuff. And you can help me out there. Oh, and there's a tie-in because I started doing another show. And that is Concerts to Consoles, where I sit down and play some video games with guys from bands, and we talk about their music, and we play some video games you can watch live on twitch.tv/everyshowjoe, or archived over here on the YouTube and on the Twitch channel. So you can go check that out, and there's a $5 tier. If you do that, you can get a shout out on the next episode, which should be tomorrow with Brandon from American Standards and maybe some others in the band. We'll figure that out. So be sure to tune into that tomorrow. Of course, if you want to keep up with me in real time, you can actually follow Every Show Joe on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. Actually, Tumblr, the link, I haven't been able to get to relink to Instagram, so maybe not fully in real time on Tumblr at the moment, but I'm trying to work and get that fixed. And yes, follow everyshowjoe.com. You can keep up with some of this stuff. And when I actually got some pictures I need to get through to get posted for you guys to check out, like 88 Finger Louie. And the Phoenix Rock Lottery, which was fucking rad again. So, stay tuned for that. Keep an eye on the website for that. Thank you, Tony from Dumpster Hunt, for the theme at the top. And I think that's going to be it for this week. Of course, as always, if you like what you hear when you go out to those shows, share it. Share the links to the band pages. Share the music. Share it. The bands will completely appreciate it. Plus, if your friends like it and they'll grow, they'll get more fans, then those bands will actually make more music and be just reciprocal. As they grow, you get more awesome music that you already like. It's super cool. So, until next week, take care, and hopefully I see you at a show.